I'm just a big, hairy American winning machine. If you ain't first, you're last.
And welcome back, everybody, to WTL. Where's the Line? Nebraska's first and only sports betting show. I'm your host, Andy Klassen, joined by
the J.O.
The J.O. I like saying the, like Ohio State. Put some respect on it.
The J.O.
Well, the Laugh With Me podcast at WTL. I mean, you are a mainstay.
I'm busy.
You're
just busy.
You're a busy guy. Better to be busy than, the way they go. But we got to get into something that, we just been on fire.
We have.
There's no other, a lot of times I get, get kind of sheepish or whatever. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah. No. Player props.
Lightning over here.
We've been owning the player props lately. And that's even, every once in a while I'll dip into college here and there, Nebraska kicker. 15-yard penalty.
Huge. Huge get.
Oh, my God. Who's picking that out there?
I don't know. Nobody. WTL. That's who's picking it. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to get a little bit more conventional this week. We'll focus on those NFL player props moving forward here into Week 13. Got a couple that I like. I got a couple I want to stay away from. But let's start with you. You got a good one?
Yeah. No, I've got one that has just been gold for us, and the roadmap is right there. It happens tonight, Thursday Night Football. We've got Jahmyr Gibbs.
Ooh,
okay?
Yes.
Last week I told you to hit the under because he was playing basically every other week, hitting or not hitting his rushing yards. Again, I told you to take the under. He hit the under. This week, that means we take the over. So Jahmyr Gibbs, over 74.5. He hit the under last week like predicted. This pattern has happened 7 straight games. So if this happens again this week, that makes 8.
He's money. He's more up and down than the Carolina Panthers. Up and down. And
boom.
2 weeks ago, we also said that a very similar scenario for James Taylor. We just didn't like the matchup. We said anytime touchdown, okay, fine.
Right.
But yardage-wise, take the under, and that's what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
So, yeah, you gotta look at those matchups. Sometimes that's all you got to do. I'm going to go to Monday night here, and I'm probably going to stay on Monday night here for a little bit.
Yeah.
A.J. Brown, the reemergence of A.J. Brown. Ever since he's got a streaming channel on Twitch, and he was talking to his boys about himself, saying, yeah, if I played fantasy football, I wouldn't start me either. I'd cut myself and go pick up somebody off waiver wires. Ever since he said that, kind of self-deprecating, dogging himself, he has been on fire. He's had a couple of really good games in a row since he kind of went on that tangent over his own poor play on his streaming channel.
So he basically called himself out and was like, yeah, do not start me, cut me. And then that's when he went on a roll. He's just trolling people.
It kind of came across that way. Yeah.
Wild.
And everybody was in on it like, okay, now get the ball my way. So, but I like his receiving yards, over 62.5. Everywhere I'm looking, it's at 62 right now. The reemergence, Chargers a little dinged up right in the secondary. And it wasn't really the Chargers' strength defensively going into the season, and now you got those. I feel bad for the Chargers. They got injuries everywhere. Offensive line, quarterback, defensive backfield. And the Eagles, even against my Bears last week, they can move the ball through the air. So I feel good about this over receiving yards, 62.5 with A.J. Brown.
Yeah, I would feel pretty good about that, too, against this Chargers team right now. They are certainly hurting. And that's what whenever you hear like Buffalo Bills or Kansas City Chiefs fans, like, oh, my lineman's hurt. We're missing 2 linemen. Okay. Yeah, we're missing 7 linemen and our quarterback and 2 running backs. And
you really are. I think left tackle, right tackle, backup left tackle, guard.
Yeah, I'm not even being sarcastic.
I know, I'm not either. Like I was looking at that.
It's wild.
Pat McAfee went on a tangent talking about how bad they were because I think he was looking at those player PFF rankings.
Yeah.
Oh my God! And your starting line had like 5 of the worst 6 guys on it one week.
It's depressing, but that's the game.
That's how it goes.
Well, I'm going to take you to America's Game of the Week.
Ooh.
On Sunday at 3:25 kick, Packers, Bears. So you might want to pay attention to this one.
All right.
Jordan Love over 221.5 passing yards.
Yeah.
It's his first shot at Chicago this season, but the pass defense has been Chicago's kind of weakness a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And in his career, he has averaged 222 yards per game against the Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
So you add up, hey, this is kind of where their weakness lies.
Yep.
Jordan Love, he's going to ball out. He did pretty good last week.
He does pretty good every week. And
Yeah, he does.
He shreds the Bears defense. That's just, if you're a Green Bay quarterback, that's just like your birthright.
I think it is.
He's just like, okay, we own you. I heard that before. I think that's Chicago's best chance to win a game, that type of a game, is to get in a shootout. And that's what Ben Johnson was brought in to do, was to cultivate this offense, get an air attack. Last week kind of played into Philadelphia's hands, ground and pound, but it worked.
It worked.
They had control of the game early with that offense. But I like Green Bay maybe putting up some more points this week, and that could easily come through the air.
Oh yes, and this is a good Chicago team too that has already hit their over on their season total. It's kind
of like house money, right?
House money at this point.
Yeah, just having fun now. I actually Saturday threw all my red clothes, my Husker clothes into the hamper, dirty clothes, and I'm like, hey, these are some nice Bears clothes I haven't worn in a couple of years. Look at all these nice jerseys I got to put on now.
Everybody's like, when'd you become a Bears fan?
Yeah. No, I've always wore that. Well, that's okay. That's kind of fun. You're beating up on my Bears. I was beating up on your Chargers. I'm going to get your Chargers again here.
Okay.
Saquon Barkley over 67.5 yards rushing.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I mean, that is their key to success. A.J. Brown, that kind of going out on a limb there a little bit, but they're going to want to run the ball, and the Chargers have given up yards on the ground.
Yeah.
And it's Saquon Barkley. I know he hasn't had the season that he did the year before, but how are you going to maintain a 2,000-yard type of season anyway? This is also a game that the Eagles kind of feel they have to win. They have to win this game.
No, the Eagles they're spiraling. I mean, it's odd. Both teams are 8-4.
Mm-hmm.
One needs this bad, the Eagles, because they're a couple game losing streak here, and then the Chargers. In my opinion, this is a game we could drop. Not that you want to drop any games,
right?
But when you're looking ahead and you're looking at some teams, so yeah, I don't know. There's just a lot of question marks on this Chargers team this week.
The carries are going to come early and often for Saquon. And if they get out to that lead, well, then he's going to get more carries, and then he's going to get more yards, and it's just going to be a byproduct of the type of a game that Philadelphia usually plays and really wants to play in this spot.
Yeah.
So
I'll give you a Monday Night Football action here, and that's to stay away from Justin Herbert, and especially on the running. The running attack.
You've done a lot of recon on this when you're talking about his press conference.
He's got his hands in his pockets today. He's not allowing anyone to see that left hand that he just had surgery on Monday. If you didn't know, he got hurt Sunday in the game. Before they even got to the press conference after the game, they said he's going to have surgery Monday. He did. They're still not saying if he's going to play or not. But even if he did, they're going to want to protect that hand. I'd say stay away from any rushing yard prop there. Take the under there because there's just no way they're going to want any type of contact.
He doesn't want it either.
No.
I mean, he wants to tack on another 8-9 years to his career.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. But with that being said, Marion Hampton might be coming back off the IR this week.
Okay.
Now, if that happens, I'd take an anytime touchdown there at plus 185. He did have 2 touchdowns in his last 2 full games. He has been out. He's ready. And they're going to want to take advantage of that running attack in some fashion with Herbert certainly not going to be running. So Marion Hampton, the prized rookie, was looking awesome until his injury. If he returns this week, and it looks like he will, I'd take a touchdown.
All right, anytime touchdown. I'll flip that. Anytime touchdown prop on any secondary Charger skill players, stay away from. Stay away from. Even their primary guys, all those lines are at a half touchdown. So this offense, especially with Herbert dinged up, has turned into something different. They don't like really stretching the field right now anyway. We haven't seen it in the last few weeks. So there's seldom touchdown targets to these receivers anyhow. And I guess you could put Keenan Allen in that category now.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at his yardage prop right now, 34.5 yards. Yeah, that's not who we saw in week 2 or whatever it was when he went off.
He's still going to get his first downs. He'll be converting on third
down guy.
Yeah, he's our third down guy. But he's, I'd certainly be staying away from the end zone. That's for sure.
Yeah. How about that over? What do you think of this over? I know it's not a player prop, but we're kind of talking about running the ball a lot,
Yeah.
and it kind of feels like an under type of
Well,
a
that's
game.
the thing. Even if, let's say Herbert's not playing, and I think there's a very good chance he doesn't play.
Yeah.
You're certainly looking at a situation where the team's just going to try to get in and out.
Yeah.
And move on to the following week when all the pieces are together, because they are getting guys healthy again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could certainly see where we're just running. We're trying to run clock. And Philly the same way. We're just going to try to run clock, get out there with a win, and move on. Take the under.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you said the under for Justin Herbert on passing yards?
No, rushing.
Rushing yards.
Rushing, but I would also take it on the passing as well.
Yeah. And the passing touchdowns, 1.5. It's got to be under.
Way under.
It's got to be under.
Way
right?
under.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come into this to beat up your Chargers. But
You're getting us pretty good. I'm going to be limping out of the studio, that's for sure. Bengals, Bills, Sunday, noon kick.
Love it.
Joe Burrow, under 1.5 touchdowns, plus 120 on the under there. Here's the deal.
Okay.
Here's the deal. The Bills, number one pass defense. Okay?
Yeah.
They've held 9 out of 12 teams under 200 yards passing. Joe is, he's still getting his rhythm together. He just returned last week. So, I like to see. And the Bills are a team that's pressing right now.
Yeah, and even last week, I thought some of his receivers had some drops. So I can see that. I like that. And that's kind of an unsung part of Buffalo and how they're winning games this year. Everyone looks to Josh Allen and this and that, rightfully so. But it's been that defense and that secondary first and foremost. All right, you heard the horn. That means we're up against it, but let's take a minute to recognize one of our fabulous partners, and that is the Stock and Rod Company, an outdoor lifestyle brand for those seeking adventure. Whether it's hunting, fishing, hiking, they got you covered. Visit stockandrod.com to get your wild game on. Don't go anywhere. This is WTL.